Welcome. Today we dive into one of the most critical geopolitical discussions, the Trump-Xi meeting. Is America surrendering its crown of global leader to China? This meeting between the U.S. and Chinese presidents isn't just about trade talks, it's symbolic of a much larger narrative about the shifting dynamics of global leadership. We'll analyze what's at stake. The meeting between President Trump and President Xi Jinping took place amidst significant international tensions and economic uncertainties. It was a high-stakes moment for diplomacy. The central question remains: are the outcomes and context of this meeting indicative of the U.S. relinquishing its traditional role as the undisputed global leader to an ascending China? To understand the implications, we must first set the context. Escalating trade disputes, technological competition, and differing approaches to international institutions define the backdrop of this summit. Key agendas revolved around trade imbalances and intellectual property rights. We'll examine the reported outcomes and whether they truly benefited U.S. interests or inadvertently strengthened China's position. Observing the body language and statements, we analyze the power dynamic between Trump and Xi. Was it a negotiation among equals, or did one leader hold a clear advantage? Under the Trump administration, the relationship with China became increasingly adversarial, marked by a shift away from traditional engagement and towards direct confrontation across multiple fronts. The America First policy, while aimed at prioritizing domestic interests, often strained relationships with traditional U.S. allies. This created space for China to expand its own diplomatic reach. The trade war served as a major source of friction, impacting global supply chains. We analyze whether the economic battle yielded the desired results for the U.S. or accelerated a decoupling that benefits Beijing in the long run. Regardless of the U.S. strategy, China's global influence is undeniable. Its economic might and assertive foreign policy continue to reshape the international system. A key component of China's rise is the Belt and Road Initiative, a massive infrastructure and investment project expanding its economic and political footprint across continents. China's diplomatic engagements, combined with rapid technological advancements, especially in areas like AI and 5G, cement its status as a technological and diplomatic superpower. How is the world reacting to this perceived power shift? We look at global media coverage and international sentiment regarding the U.S.-China relationship. Traditional U.S. allies, particularly in Europe and Asia, are navigating a complex landscape. Their economic dependence on China often clashes with their security reliance on the U.S. The liberal international order, built on U.S. leadership post-World War II, faces challenges as China proposes alternative models for global governance. What are the long-term implications? The future is unlikely to be simple dominance by either side. It may be characterized by intense competition or a fragile coexistence between the two major powers. We explore various scenarios, from a continued dual leadership where both powers coexist, to a full-blown Cold War 2.0, or even a scenario where China edges ahead economically and politically. Ultimately, the answer to whether America is surrendering its global crown lies not just in the Trump-Xi meeting outcomes, but in the strategic choices made by both nations in the years to come. Thank you for watching.